Hey guys, I'm Amanda the G, not talking about what happened last week. Let's move on to December stuff. If you're sitting there thinking, it is not December yet, yeah, I know, but it's about to be, and this is me going through all the stuff I got for my advent calendar this year. If you haven't seen my videos on this in the past, I make my own advent calendar because I always get depressed with the ones that I actually purchase in the store. So I go and I buy 24 items of things that I like, and I count down to Santa Claus because that is what I celebrate, is Santa Claus. If anyone is wondering, this ran me about like 90 bucks worth of stuff, so it's actually not that bad. Yes, it's a little bit more than some of the other advent calendars, but it's also a little bit less than some of them, and then I end up with things that I actually enjoy, and I do a mix of things that I know I like and things that I just kind of am suckered in by the marketing on and just want to try. So the first thing was suckered in by marketing. It's called Jam Jar. It is a sweet Shiraz. I don't like sweet reds. Maybe I'll like this sweet red, hopefully. 19 Crimes red wine, a Crane Lake cab that's probably not going to be all that good, but I also try and look at how much money I'm actually spending, so some of these that are cheaper, I tend to just go, okay, I'll put a few things that are more expensive that I know I'm gonna like or that I'm gonna try, and then I'll put a few things that are cheaper that are tolerable, and that's this. Speaking of being taken in by marketing, we've got Witch's Goblet Undead Red Blend because I had to. Another cute product that I could not go without is this thing of sake, and I have not found a sake that I've enjoyed to date. I've only tried like 2 of them though, so maybe this is one that I like, but this is glass and it has these cute little things on it, and I was like, you know what, I could keep this container afterwards, which is what I'm obviously going to do, and maybe this one will be one I like, but I really like the bottle it comes in. Moving on to our bubbly section, we start out with Lunetta Rosé. This ice rosé that I'm not even gonna try and pronounce the brand name of, this might end up being my Christmas Eve one. Not positive on that yet. A Risata Moscato d'Asti. More marketing that I got suckered in by. Bitch bubbly. You're gonna call a product this and expect me not to buy it? Obviously I'm gonna buy this. And then this kava, which is the other front runner for Christmas Eve. When I put this advent calendar together, I try and hide everything from myself, so I just shuffle up the boxes. I put them all in identical boxes and I shuffle the boxes together and then just stack them however. But for Christmas Eve, I leave that one separate because I want something nice for Christmas Eve and I don't want a chocolate bar on Christmas Eve. I like to have the bubbly on that night. So I picked one specific for that purpose. I'll pick one for that reason and put that aside, and then that will be Christmas Eve. So that's why I'm saying those are the 2 front runners for Christmas Eve right now. Moving out of wines, we have spiked cold brew. I don't know what this is spiked with. I was really confused entirely because all of them just said like spiked cold brew and then they were different colored cans and then they all had the same words on them. This is salted caramel. I'm hoping it's good. For the beers, we've got some Founders Porter and a Founders Dirty Bastard, and then a Breckenridge Vanilla Porter. There were not a lot of singles of beers that were out, so there's not a lot of beers in this advent calendar because there really wasn't much of a selection. Moving out of the alcohol, we have Clearly Canadian. This one is a Mountain Blackberry one. I will get a Clearly Canadian every single year for this advent calendar because this is my childhood and this thing makes me happy. A Rose Lemonade. Now I actually thought to read the ingredients on this one this year because last year the Victorian lemonade that I got, I was actually allergic to. It had juniper in it, so I gave that one to a friend and ended up replacing it with tea. But this one does not have juniper. I double checked to make sure. I usually get a Ramoon, but this year I got 3 of them. We got blueberry, we got a watermelon, and then a bloody grapefruit. Another product I saw on the shelves and I could not help myself and absolutely had to buy. This is a Bob Ross Positive Energy drink. There's a Bob Ross energy drink. I had to have this. 2 hot cocoa mixes. We got peppermint and dark chocolate. And then for the items that you eat instead of drink, I have a dark chocolate peppermint crunch chocolate bar with Santa's face on it and a chocolate brownie mug cake. I am filming this video way earlier than it is going up, so I'm really hoping that if I put these all in boxes right now, which is what I'm about to do when I'm done filming, I can forget what is in them by the time I actually get to them. I usually end up forgetting at least 2 or 3 of the items that I purchased, if not more than that. And then That way I don't know what order things are going in, and I make it a point to, once I stack them, not lift the boxes until I'm actually going to consume the product. That way I don't know, because otherwise you can tell the difference in weight between a chocolate bar and a bottle of wine. It's just a different heft to it. If you want to do this yourself, I highly suggest doing it, and if you have somebody around that can help you, then you can actually not know what is happening what day because they fill the boxes for you, but some of us don't have that luxury. Stay fresh, cheese bags. Also, let me know in the comments if you get an advent calendar, if you do an advent calendar, which one do you get, what's the stuff that's in it, and do you actually wait until the day? I'm good, I wait until the day, but I know some people who just open it up and eat all the cheese.